Hello guys, today we are going to take a look at the optimal settings that you should apply when you start using the Value Betting Pro and making money with this system. So this is some British guy, and let's take a look at his statistics and settings here. So as you can see, this guy has been using the Value Betting Pro product for 3 months when he has posted this. So let's look at his statistics. 4.5k bets, 4,500. So that makes 1,500 bets per month, which is about the average that you should be able to place when you are using the Pro product. So you can find a lot of bets. So 1,500 bets per month, about 50 bets per day, and that is a nice amount. Yeah, as you can see the graph here, this guy has been super lucky. He has been over the EV line almost the whole time. So statistically, he should come back to this EV line eventually. So if he just keeps betting, he should face a downswing here sooner or later, but still be on profit nicely. Now his profit 8.5k. This is British pounds. Really nice statistics here. Average value over 6% on time of bet placement, and the closing line value is still 3.3%, which is really good. And yeah, his stake 33 pounds, and odds a little bit less than 2 European style odds. That is good. I like it to be below 2, as you guys might already know. Maybe even a little bit lower than that, like 1.8 or 1.9 would be like the best one on my opinion. But yeah, that is not like too high. It's not that much of a variance. So if you place bets with that kind of odds, you should win a little bit more than half of your bets. So it should be quite steady profit when you have thousands of bets, as you can see here, like not major downswings at all. Okay, here's his statistics. This big is only this graph here. As we can see, he has been almost the whole time over the EV line. That is the only time that he has been below the EV line. So this guy has been super lucky here when he has done his betting. Okay, this is interesting. He has the stats on every bookmaker here. But this doesn't really tell you anything, because for example, Mr. Green, it's the only one that he's not on profit, but only 41 bets. So if he just places 5,000 bets on Mr. Green, he would be on profit if the EV is positive on all of those bets, as they should be when you are using this system. And here's also the sport, so kind of the which market the bet is placed on. Mostly soccer bets, some tennis bets, and this is kind of the same thing as the bookmakers, that, well, baseball, the yield is minus 7.5%, so he has lost 199 pounds on baseball bets, but still he should not stop placing baseball bets, because the sample size is so small, only 120 bets. As you guys might already know, you should place like 3,000 bets in order to the sample size to be statistically significant. So just keep placing the bets. But these are nice statistics to have. And you will get, when you start using this system, you will get all of these statistics for yourself. So you can find the link in the description and in the comment section also, where you can start using this system on your own. And I highly recommend to use the Pro product that this guy has been using, so you can find more bets and more value, and of course make more profit too. And oh yeah, here's the markets also. So Asian handicap, win, over, under, 3-way. All of these markets are on profit. So I have seen sometimes people posting or saying that they are not making money from over under bets, for example. So they kind of think that they quit them and only focus on the other markets. But I think that's just dumb, because if you have positive EV on your bets, it does not matter which market type the bet is. It doesn't not matter at all. It is just about statistics, mathematics, numbers. If you have positive EV, place the bet, whatever the bet is. Of course, if the odd is very high, you should of course be aware of too high odds, because that causes a lot of variance. But just if you have positive EV, keep placing the bets and you will make profit in the long run anyway. Okay, let's see. Here is this guy's settings that he's using. Kelly stakes, I think 30%. Okay. I don't like this adjust for open bet setting, as you might already know if you have watched my previous videos. I would untick that, because I like to keep my bets equal, you know, to each other. So what this setting does is, if you have a lot of open bets, it reduces the stake on every bet. So basically you can't put all of your bankroll or invest all of your bankroll at once. So you always have at least a little bit money left on your bankroll to place more bets, but I don't like that. Well, 30% Kelly stake and 1.5 max stake. 1.5 is pretty good. I think if he has made 4.5k profit already, and he has the starting bankroll too there, I would probably reduce this to 1%. But of course, then you should reduce the stake sizing to the like 25. Otherwise, you would hit the max stake on every bet if you find a lot of value, and then it is basically flat staking system and not taking advantage of the Kelly criterion. So always try to find the like optimal balance here between all of these settings. You should not hit the max stake on every bet, because then you lose the advantage of the Kelly criterion system, if you understand. By the way, if you don't understand something, or if you have any questions, just comment below and I try to answer all of the comments and questions there if you don't understand something, so I can try to explain better. Here's more of his settings. He's using a lot of bookmakers, as we can see here. Value percentage, minimum 3, that's good. I don't understand this max, why it should be 20, like just put 99 here, why not? This is interesting, his odds, I would lower the minimum odds to 1.2 or at least 1.3, just that you can find more bets. And max stake, if you don't want to go over 2.5, it is okay, but I would go a little bit over that, like 2.8 or 2.9 or even 3.0 European odds. But I would only place those bets if they have really high value, like a value of 10% or more than that. Then you will get also advantage of the really high value, and you can find more bets. So I would try to kind of use a wider spectrum of the odds here. Time to match start is interesting. He's using 120 hours. That is way too much, on my opinion. I don't. That is like, what is that? Like 5 days, 5 days or something like that. I think it's way too much, because if you place a bet now and the match start is 5 days from now, there is so much time to, like, anything can happen. So it kind of raises the variance a lot. So the closer the match start is, the more you can trust to the value that you have on time of bet placement. As we can see here in the first pick, is average value on time of bet placement is over 6%, but the closing line value when the match starts and the lines close, it is 3.3%. So it's about half of the value that he has had on time of bet placement, and that causes a lot of variance. So I would try to only place the bet when it's really close to the match start. And I think this guy finds a lot of bets because he's using a lot of different bookmakers. So I would kind of use a wider spectrum on the odds here and also on the value, so you can find more bets regarding these settings, and then lower this time to match start a lot. For example, well, I think the maximum that I would use is 24 hours, but more comfortable would be 12 hours or even 6 hours. So you can really trust the value that you have. And if you are like on the computer all day, if you are like working on your computer or something like that, you can keep this value betting software open on the background. You can also use it in the web browser, so you can keep it open in the background, and every time it finds new bet, it gives you a signal like a voice notification, sound notification, and you can go and place that bet. So you can even use like 1 hour here, so that way every time when you find value, you can really trust that the bet actually has value and the match start is really close. So the less than you can use here, hours before the match start, the better it is, in my opinion, and it reduces the variance a lot. So maybe try to reduce that. And little tweaks here. Value percentage, minimum 3 is good, but if you find a lot of bets, you can use a higher one like 4% or 3.5 or whatever feels good for you if you find a lot of bets. And when you are using this pro version, you should find a lot of bets. I think that was all that we had in this thread here. So if you would like to start using this system, you can find the link in the description, and also in the comment section I have pinned a comment there where you can find the link in this system. And also there is a link to my e-guide that is like a blog post that you can read. There is all the recommended settings to start with. So this is really easy system to use and the best one in the market to find value bets and start making money from sports betting really easily. So check those links out, and I will see you in the next video.